he was a star, Duchovny was a bit of a jock. He played basketball in high school, growing up in New York City, where he was called Duke, short for Duchovny.
My nicknames in high school were Duke, Fluke, and Puke, depending on how I was that day.
This brainy star was well on his way to earning a doctorate degree in literature at the prestigious Princeton University when he shifted gears.
It was less of a choice than it seems. You know, I don't know about your life, but for me, life is not so much a series of choices as a series of things that happen, and later on I say, oh, it was like an unconscious choice. You know, I didn't say, now I am an actor, now I am no longer a graduate student. It was more like it was more gray. You know, it was like, now I'm a graduate student and I'm acting. Now I'm acting more than I'm being a graduate student. Now I'm not really a graduate student anymore. So, but at that point where I was no longer in graduate school and I was just acting and I wasn't getting any work, for sure I thought I was being a fool.
As he tells it, there was something missing in a life of academia.
Looking back, it's almost as if I grew up in a certain kind of way that wasn't necessarily a feeling, wasn't necessarily, you know, to feel things or to express your feelings wasn't necessarily the best thing to do or the safest thing to do. So I think it was more just like a way to save myself, was to get into a situation where you're allowed to, where you have to have feelings. So it was my way of like educating myself in that way, because I was very lopsided. I'd gone very far in kind of the head and had left the heart behind, and then this was how I educated my heart. And so I happen to like living that way better.